Caitaniya Caritamita Shri Advaita Gadada Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 5. We are hearing how Nanda Mahārāja, he celebrated the birth ceremony of Krishna. It's popularly known now as Nandotsav, how the whole Braj has come there, beautifully dressed, beautifully ornamented, carrying beautiful gifts, and how he's giving so much charity. There's happiness everywhere. So reading on. Gopya sumrishta manikundalanis
रूपया सुमृष्टा मणिकुण्डल निष्टकण्ठस्य
Chitrambarapatishikha Varsha
चित्रम्बरापथि शिखच्युतमालवर्षः
Nandalayam Sabalaya Vrijatir Virechur
नन्दालयं सबलया व्रजति व्रिजेषु
Vyalola Kundala Payodara Hara Shobha.
व्यलोलकुण्डलप्रयुधहारशोभः.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. In the ears of the gopis were brilliantly polished jeweled earrings, and from their necks hung metal lockets. Their hands were decorated with bangles. Their dresses were of varied colors, and from their hair flowers fell onto the street like showers. Thus, while going to the house of Mahārāja Nanda, the gopis, their earrings, breasts, and garlands moving, were brilliantly beautiful. The description of the gopis who were going to the house of Mahārāja Nanda to welcome Krishna is especially significant. The gopis were not ordinary women, but expansion of Krishna's pleasure potency, as described in the Brahma Samhita 5.37-29. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhis Tabirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabhi Goloka Eva Navasati Akilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tam Aham Bhajami. 537 Chintamani Prakara Satamasu Kalpa Vriksha Laksha Vrateshu Surabhir Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevai Manam Govindamadi Purusham Tam Aham Bhajami. 5.29 Krishna is always worshipped by the gopis wherever he goes. Therefore, Krishna is so vividly described in Srimad Bhagavatam. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has also described Krishna in this way. Ramya Kachidopasana Vrijavadu Vargena Ya Kalpita. All these gopis were going to offer Krishna their presentations because the gopis are eternal associates of the Lord. Now the gopis were more jubilant because of the news of Krishna's appearance in Vrindavan. So here Sukadev Goswami is giving us a very nice description of how the gopis are looking so beautiful, their jewelry, there's flowers falling from their hair, like showers. There's so much flowers they are wearing. It's falling down from their hair while they are walking. Their garlands and their earrings and their breasts, they're all beautifully moving around. Krishna is saying, Srila Prabhupada is saying here that these gopis are not ordinary women. They are expansions of the Hladini pleasure potency, Hladini potency, expansions of Srimati Radharani. So they are eternal associates of Lord Krishna, gopis. And Prabhupada here is quoting from Brahma Samhita also. The gopis are there always with Krishna because there's so much love between Krishna and the gopis. And now they are so happy. Is that okay?
Yes.
Ta Shisha Prayun Janash
Ta Ashish Prayunjana
Chiram Pahiti Balake
Chiram Pahi Iti Balake
Haridra Churna Tailadbhi
Haridra Churna Tel Adbhi
Sinchan Tyo Janam Ujgo Ujguhu,
Sinchantyo Ajanam Uchchagu.
offering blessings to the newborn child Krishna. The wives and daughters of the cowherd men said, may you become the king of Braj and long maintain all its inhabitants. They sprinkled a mixture of turmeric powder, oil, and water upon the birthless Supreme Lord and offered their prayers. So Krishna is Aja, is unborn, but here he's playing the pastime of taking birth. That's why they're celebrating the birth ceremony, Janmashtami. Every year we celebrate. Actually, Krishna is never born, he's unborn. And now he's playing this wonderful pastime. And they've all come here to bless this wonderful child Krishna. What is the blessing they're giving him?
They are blessing that you become the king of Braja and long maintain all its inhabitants.
Yeah. And then they are sprinkling these auspicious articles. What is that? What they're putting?
They are putting oil, then turmeric, and the water mixture. The mixture of all these three: turmeric powder, oil, and water.
So it's auspicious, right? Haldi. Even
Mm.
any ceremony you do, even the wedding ceremony, then you put haldi oil. So here Krishna is born, baby is born, and they are putting for him this items. Avadyanta vichitrani
Avadyanta vichitrani
vaditrani mahotsave
vaditrani mahu utsave
Krishne Vishveshware Nante
Krishne Vishveshware Nante
Nandasya Vrajamagate.
Nandasya Vrajamagate.
Now that the all-pervading unlimited Lord Krishna, the master of the cosmic manifestation, had arrived within the estate of Mahārāja Nanda, various types of musical instruments resounded to celebrate the great festival. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 4.7, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajami aham. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharat, and a predominant rise of a religion, at that time I descend myself. Whenever Krishna comes, once in a day of Brahma, he comes to the house of Nanda Mahārāja in Vrindavan. Krishna is the master of all creation, Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Therefore, not only in the neighborhood of Nanda Mahārāja's estate, but all over the universe, and in all the other universes, musical sounds celebrated the auspicious arrival of the Lord. So baby is born in the house, we celebrate, there's a new child coming, we may have some music, call some people, have some dancing and music. But here the Supreme Lord has appeared. And so this celebration is going on not only in Nanda Maharaj's house, but everywhere in the universe. Because Krishna is playing the pastime of taking birth here. And here Prabhupada is saying, not only in this, all over the universe, in all the other universes, everywhere there is happiness. Music is being played, resounded. Krishna all pervading, unlimited, master of cosmic manifestation. So that's how people get bewildered. That, oh, how can Krishna be God? Because he took birth. But he's playing the pastime, and we heard how his birth is not ordinary, like an ordinary child. He appeared in his four-arm form before Devaki and Vasudeva. Gopa parasparam hrishta,
Gopaha
Parasparam Rishta
dadi shira gritam bubube,
Dadi Yaditamam Ambhihi
asinchanto vilim panto,
Asintanto
Limpanto
Vilampanto
navanite cha chikshipu.
Navanitesha
Chikshipu
In gladness, the cowherdmen enjoyed the great festival by splashing one another's bodies with a mixture of curd, condensed milk, butter, and water. They threw butter on one another and smeared it on one another's bodies. From this statement, we can understand that 5,000 years ago, not only was there enough milk, butter, and curd to eat, drink, and cook with, but when there was a festival, it would be thrown about without restriction. There was no limit to how extensively milk, butter, curd, and other such products were used in human society. Everyone had an ample stock of milk, and by using it in many varied milk preparations, people would keep good health in natural ways and thus enjoy life in Krishna consciousness. So here, how we have Holi, we put color on each other, or we have flower Holi, put flowers. They'll put water. Here, the cowherd men, they're putting, what are they putting on one another?
They are putting the curd, then they are putting the kheer, they are also putting the butter. The condensed milk in the Hindi is written kheer.
Here,
And then they are also putting the butter and the water. It's the mixture of all this.
yeah. So we can see that they are so happy that they're putting all this. Nando Mahamanastebhyo
Nando
Mahamanastebhyo
Vaso Lankara Godhanam
Vaso
Lankara
Alankara
Suta Magadha Vandibhyo
Sutamaghadavandibhyo
Ye Nye Vidyopajivinaha
Ye
Vidyopajina
Nidyaha
Teste Kamer Adinatma
Teste Kamer Adinatma
Yathochitam Apujayat
Yathochitam
Apujaya
Vishnor Aradhanarthaya
Vishnu
Aradhanarthaya
Swaputrasyodayaya cha.
Saputrasyo
Adhaya
Udyayata
The great-minded Mahārāja Nanda gave clothing, ornaments, and cows in charity to the cowherd men in order to please Lord Vishnu, and thus he improved the condition of his own son in all respects. He distributed charity to the Sutas, the Magadhas, the Vandis, and men of all other professions, according to their educational qualifications, and satisfied everyone's desires. Although it has become fashionable to speak of the Ridra Narayan, the words Vishnur Aradhanarthaya do not mean that all the people satisfied by Nanda Maharaj in this great ceremony were Vishnus. They were not Daridra, nor were they Narayan. Rather, they were devotees of Narayan. And by their educational qualifications, they would satisfy Narayan. Therefore, satisfying them was an indirect way of satisfying Lord Vishnu. So here Srila Prabhupada is explaining that there is a word Vishnur Aradhanarthaya. So it doesn't mean that the people there were all Narayan, rather they are devotees of Narayan. And by pleasing them, Nanda Maharaj is pleasing Lord Vishnu. Is that okay?
So is it what they're trying to say, the reference is that like people can think that, oh, he was giving it to the poor people, and like how we call the poor people the Daridra Narayan, somehow in some time it was called. So he's just clearing that they were not like that, right?
Yeah, it is, doesn't mean the poor person is God.
Yeah.
That's what the clarification is. Yeah. It's not that God has become poor or the poor man has become God. No. So, Madbhakta Puja Abhyadhika, Bhagavatam 11.19.21, the Lord says, worshipping my devotees is better than worshipping me directly. So this is what Krishna says. How to please Krishna? By pleasing his devotees. Krishna says, one who is my devotee directly is not actually my devotee, but who is a devotee of my devotee. That is my real devotee. So serving the devotees, that is the easiest way to serve Krishna, please Krishna. Krishna is very pleased when we serve the devotees. The Varnashram system is entirely meant for Vishnu Aradhana, worship of Lord Vishnu. Varnashramachar Ravata Purushena Parapuman Vishnur Aradhayate. Vishnu Puran 3.8.9. The ultimate goal of life is to please Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Lord. The uncivilized man or materialistic person, however, does not know this aim of life. Nate vidu swarthagatim he Vishnu. Bhagavatam 7.5.31. One's real self-interest lies in satisfying Lord Vishnu. Not satisfying Lord Vishnu, but instead attempting to become happy through material adjustments. Bahir Artha Manina is the wrong way for happiness, because Vishnu is the root of everything. If Vishnu is pleased, everyone is pleased. In particular, one's children and family members become happy in all respects. So if we want to please our family, we want to make sure everyone is happy and pleased. Yeah? Pleasing Lord Vishnu. And we please Krishna, automatically everyone will be happy. Like watering the root of the tree. Nanda Maharaj wanted to see his newborn child happy. This was his purpose. Therefore he wanted to satisfy Lord Vishnu. And to satisfy Lord Vishnu, it was necessary to satisfy his devotees, such as the learned Brahmanas, Magadhas and Sutas. Thus, in a roundabout way, ultimately, it was Lord Vishnu who was to be satisfied. So here Nanda Maharaj is giving so much charity. He's pleasing all the devotees of Lord Vishnu because he wants to please Lord Vishnu so that his child can be happy. He doesn't know his child is Vishnu himself, but he wants his child to be happy. So he's seeking, you know how we may please the devotees and ask for blessings. Please bless our child. So like that. Rohini
Simple,
Chama.
just one question. So here this is specially mentioned Magadhu, right? So is it that kind of the work they do? Is it something like suit? I know, like the one who do the clothing or something. Suit ka jo kaam karte hai, kapde ka, right? Suit.
Yeah, should be. I'm not
Should
sure.
be something related to that, right? Because even in the meaning, it is not given. That's why.
Let's see.
Magad, Suto Prachin, Gatha Gane Wale.
Let's
Okay, it's there.
Sutta
Suto,
Magad Vandivya unto the Suttas, the professional reciters of the old histories. So the Suttas are the ones
Hussein.
who sing, they're speaking of the Itihas.
Hmm.
The
And even the
Magadas,
Magado.
the professional reciters of the histories of royal dynasties.
Hmm.
And the Vandis, the general singers of prayers. So they're all singing from Puranas, Itihas,
Okay. Okay.
and prayers.
Hmm.
Okay. Do we have time for this one? Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Rohini, yeah. Rohini cha Mahabhaga,
Rohini cha Mahabhaga.
Nanda Gopa Binandita,
Nanda Gopa Abhinandita.
Vyachara Divya Vasasrak,
Vyacharat Divya Sakra.
Kantha Bharana Bhushita.
Kantha Avarana Bhushita.
The most fortunate Rohini, the mother of Baldev, was honored by Nanda Mahārāja and Yashoda, and thus she also dressed gorgeously and decorated herself with a necklace, a garland, and other ornaments. She was busy wandering here and there to receive the women who were guests at the festival. Rohini, another wife of Vasudev's, was also kept under the care of Nanda Maharaj with her son Baladev. Because her husband was imprisoned by Kamsa, she was not very happy. But on the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami Nandotsav, when Nanda Maharaj gave dresses and ornaments to others, he also gave gorgeous garments and ornaments to Rohini, so that she could take part in the festival. Thus she also was busy receiving the women who were guests. Because of her good fortune in being able to raise Krishna and Balaram together, she is described as Mahabhaga, greatly fortunate. So who's greatly fortunate and why?
Rohini ji.
Why?
Because she could raise uh, Balaramji and Krishna together.
Yeah,
And she got the opportunity to raise both of them together.
yeah. She saw their beautiful pastimes, their children pastimes in Raj. Uh, Devaki and Vasudeva were not able to see that. She is there. So we'll stop here. There are no questions or comments.
I just wanted to say, like how you mentioned that a devotee always wants to serve and praise the devotee of the Lord. So, like in the Bhishma Panchak also, like how Bhishma Dev is remembering that, oh, the Lord of the Arjun, because he was appreciating Lord so much and remembering him so much. And then he said that, oh, the charioteer of Arjun, because he knew that what Lord did for Arjun, right? Lord wanted to protect Arjun, and Lord wanted to fulfill the desire of Bhishma. So, like, it's a beautiful example of how Krishna loved his devotees so much. And like how Bhishma Dev was remembering him, calling him the charioteer of Arjuna. Like, because he knew that how much Lord loved Arjuna, that he
Yeah,
broke his own promise for Arjuna. So it's
yeah.
such a beautiful example, like what we are reading, an example for the devotee.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna. Thank you all